So we've just had a 911 Carrera 4 GTS arrive. I foolishly thought I'd come and make this video without a coat, and it's cold. So lovely country lane on the way here. What a car to drive, because it's four-wheel drive. It's got an aero pack, as you can see. So I think it looks super cool. The centre lock wheels look amazing. The guards red with the brake caliper, I think ties in lovely. And the aero pack car just looks really good. It's a sort of in between. If you wanted a GT3 but it wasn't going to be practical for you, or you wanted a four-wheel drive car because you wanted to use it all the time, but you wanted something a bit more flash than a standard GTS, you can opt for this aero pack. And actually, one of the really good things about aero pack is that when you look in the rear view mirror, you can still see out. I drove here and didn't find it in the slightest bit annoying, which is good for a car with a big spoiler on the back. The four-wheel drive car is definitely something that you could use every day in England. You know, it doesn't matter what the weather's doing. We drove one of these the other day when we had that ice and snow. I just thought it was fantastic. It's a genuine everyday sports car, and obviously with the addition of the aero pack, it's really good. Some nice options on this one. Got a nice glass roof. One of the things that it hasn't got is deviated stitching on the dashboard. And I have to say, there's a lot of Porsche people really want this deviated stitching everywhere, you know, and oh, you know, it's got a plastic dash. I didn't drive it here at all thinking I'm missing some stitching along the dash. I just enjoyed the sound of the car, and the layout is exactly the same. You're just missing the sort of posh leather dash. But I actually don't mind. I think it looks good. This one's got the carmine red dial for the clock on the dashboard as well for the sports chrono. There's nothing not to like. It's great. Apart from it's a bit dirty and it's blooming cold, so let's get in. So now we're inside the car. Yeah, just to mention about that deviated stitching. As I say, on the way here, I didn't ride along thinking to myself, I really need some deviated stitching. I just was driving along, enjoying the drive of the car. And I think that this dash is, you know, easy to clean, easy to look after if you're into car cleaning. No lift. Do you need it? No, of course you don't. It's a four-wheel drive 911. It's not too low. Unless you've got some really obscure drive that you need to sort of, you know, I don't know, mount the curb, or you're parking somewhere really weird, then I don't think you need lift on a GTS at all. You only need it on the GT products, you know, like GT3 and so on. You've got heated seats, leather steering wheel. Is it as nice as an Alcantara one? No, it doesn't feel as nice. When you're buying a used car, I think the leather steering wheel is equally as good, because it basically stays clean permanently and is very easy to keep clean. So yeah, I think actually the leather steering wheel is probably more practical. Yeah, nothing not to like about this. Got bows, obviously. Carmine dial on the chrono, like we said. Nice sunroof. Just a lovely place to be. I know I hate that phrase because everyone says it, but I'm not a car journalist. I'm just giving you an honest opinion. Certainly when I bought my first Porsche, which was a 991.1, it had no sunroof. It had normal adjustable seats, not 18-way seats. It had a plastic dash. And I was over the moon with it because I'd bought a 911 and it was brilliant. And I enjoyed driving it. And all the people that get hung up on all the specific options, if you've not had one of these cars before, or you're moving sort of, you know, across from a different type of car, then you don't need any of that stuff. You just need to jump in it, drive it, and enjoy it. So what's it like out on the road? Well, obviously it's amazing. It's a 911. We always talk about whether they're fast enough. You know, I said before, a Carrera with 380 horsepower is probably all the speed you ever really need on a sort of UK road, but this car's a four-wheel drive car. So people talk about the front axle on the four-wheel drive car just feeling a little bit heavier and it not being quite as precise. And that's true. I agree. It's not. However, it's currently a nice, bright, sunny day in Warwickshire, and I'm able to enjoy 476 horsepower's worth of acceleration on a wet road, and that is not what you can do in a two-wheel drive car. So yeah, you've got to play the one thing off against the other. If you're going to use it regularly, or you just want that real sure-footed feel of a four-wheel drive car, then a 4 GTS has got you covered. It's really, really good. And I think the brakes feel very good. The caliper and the disc comes off a turbo, obviously not a Turbo S because it's steel, but it comes off that car. I think that's probably a big difference between 992 and 991.2, that you get these better brakes. And if nothing else, even if you're never going to really lean on them, they just look better because they sort of fill the centre lock wheels a little bit better. It's only really on smooth roads, you know, really nice, smooth, wide roads. Maybe if you lived in Milton Keynes, you'd always want a rear-wheel drive one and not a four-wheel drive one. But on a really nice road like the one I'm on now, I think the four-wheel drive one, you can't really feel this sort of front axle that people talk about. I just feel like it's like a really fast, well, a rally car with a really good top speed, basically, four-wheel drive. So we've spoken about what it drives like, what it goes like, what it sounds like. So all you've got to do now is get yourself onto the website, www.adrenalinecollective.co.uk, and if you don't like this one, find yourself another one, because we've got lots.